Runner takes off, pitch is driven out to center. Gomez gets turned around. He'll make the grab, and Hengskov has to retreat all the way back to first. Is he nailed? Yes, he is! Kraska stuck the stretch, and Gomez with a phenomenal throw, and that ends the inning. Let's see if O'Sullivan does take off. Not here. Fuka drives one out to left center field. This one's pretty well hit. Cummins to the wall. It's out of here! 3-run home run, Kimo Fuka. He's tied for the Northwoods League lead in home runs once again. It's 6-1 Honkers. The Wilmer Stingers back on June 24th as that one sent out into shallow right. Going back to tag Recchio. Schoenfeld makes the grab. The throw to the plate is on target. And Recchio's nailed. And the inning is over. The payoff. That one is smacked out to right field. Lippy just watches it. It is way out of here. 2-run home run, Paul Schoenfeld. And the Honkers come a bit closer. It's 6-4. Broken bat, Nubber up the middle. This is going to be a tough play. O'Sullivan, bare hands, on to first. In time. Beautiful play, O'Sullivan. That's the second out here in the 8th. There's an opposite field drive. Fuka on the run. He dives. He can't get it. It's off his glove. Burris cruising into second. He's thinking 3. Fuka hurls it in. The relay from Davis is in time. Burris got greedy. Tried to stretch a double into a triple. He's nailed it third. Honkers looking for their first walk-off win of the season. Fly ball, right center field. This will be plenty deep enough to score White. The catch is made. The throw is nowhere close. And the Honkers win. They walk it off for the first time at Mayo Field. Ben North gets the job done. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, lifted out to shallow center field. Gomez coming in. He makes the catch. Holthaus tags from third. The throw from Gomez is right there. And Stevens puts the tag on. Holthaus nailed at the plate. And the inning is over. Dario Gomez, what a throw. One strike pitch is a breaking ball. Swung on, hit right at first. Matty Thomas, what a scoop. He's racing to the bag. He'll beat Fish there. 2 down. Bases jammed. 1 down. The first pitch to Thomas is swung on and ripped down the right field line. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. North on his way to third. He's getting the wave around. He will come in to score easily. A 3-run double for Matty Thomas. And the Honkers lead 4-0. Actually, I think he gets the green light because you need a run. 3-0. That one is tattooed out to left. All the way back to the wall. Williams, he watches it go. Ben North gives the Honkers the lead in the 7th. It's 2-1. His 3rd homer of the year. His 3rd absolute moonshot of the year. The 1-0 delivery from Gaychick. Swung on, laced down the left field line. That's going to roll all the way into the corner. North will score easily. Fuka heading into second. He will get there standing, and the Honkers take a 6-5 lead here in the 10th. The pitch. Swung on, grounded back up the middle. North can't make the play. It's off his glove. Rounding second, heading for third, Dirksen. The throw from White is right there, and he's out. Dirksen is out trying to test Tyler White. You do not run on T-Wizzy. There's 1 out. Garcia kicks in the 1-2. Scansey takes off. The pitch is a ball. The throw from Stevens is on the money, and the inning is over. Scansey thrown out by a mile.
The Huskies went down in order in the top of the first. The Honkers will have their chance in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at that starting lineup. Leading it off for Rochester, left fielder Paul Schoenfeld, batting second at third base, Carson Stevens. Batting third, the shortstop Brendan O'Sullivan saw make 2 nice plays to start the game. In right field, batting fourth, Kimo Fuka. In the 5 spot, the DH, P.D. Kraska, who hit a grand slam the last time these 2 teams played. Batting at 6th, the center fielder Dario Gomez. In the 7th spot, first baseman Matty Thomas. Batting 8th, the second baseman Andy Miller. And batting 9th, and ending the order, the catcher Andrew Guerrero. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Huskies. From left to right across the outfield, Max Coop, Adrian Davis, and Jack Vanancini around the horn on the infield. It's Jack Vanancini, Michael Hallquist, Raymond Velasquez, Brylan West, and the battery, Devin Dodson and Tyler Leroy. Devin Dodson on the mound, making his 9th appearance and his 6th start. He's 2-2 with a 6.59 ERA. Did not have an appearance at all for Colorado Springs. His last outing against Thunder Bay allowed 4 earned runs in 4 innings. 6 hits. So here's Paul Schoenfeld, who was 0 for 2 with 2 walks yesterday. Honkers only picked up 2 hits. Dario Gomez had a double down the right field line, and Carson Stevens had a single. But other than that, the offense kind of relied on hit by pitches and walks. As Schoenfeld takes a breaking ball. He's 4 for 16 with 4 runs scored and an RBI this season against Duluth. And he cranks one to right field. That's a base hit. He might get 2. This one rolls all the way to the wall. Schoenfeld digging for second. He'll get in there standing. His 8th double of the year, and the Honkers have a runner in scoring position.
That's good to see from Paul Schoenfeld. Just seems like recently he has been living on base to start things off for the Honkers. And like we have talked about all season long, they are such a better team when they score first, and immediately you have speed and scoring position a couple pitches into the game.
So here's Carson Stevens, hitting .220 on the summer. He's upped his average, was hitting below the Mendoza line for a good while. He's gotten his extra base hits up. He's looking for his 6th RBI of the summer. Takes upstairs. He's 0 for 5 against Duluth, but he has 4 walks. Schoenfeld hasn't stolen a base in a good while. Looking for number 26. Does not go. Stevens pops it way high in the air. Foul to the right side. It will get out of play. Ball and a strike. Honkers have not stolen a base in any capacity over the last 2 games. They kind of get a pass for yesterday. There wasn't really a chance. Really no base runners on. But that's been a big part of their game here in the second half. Schoenfeld started and stopped. He almost got picked off. Was picked off last night to end the first inning. He led off the inning with a walk, but got a bit too greedy. And Dodson almost had him dead to rights.
Yeah, he's got to start being a little bit more careful on the bases. We saw him run himself into an out in Minot, and then there, if the middle infield is doing their job and holding him on, he's out again.
Stevens has to protect. The Honkers would love to get on the board. We talked about it all year long. They're so good when they score first. That's a good pitch from Dodson. Breaking ball up. Stevens was able to lay off of it. He's going to look to go the other way. Outfield playing shallow, especially Davis in center. He's patrolling the outfield at Mayo for the first time this season. And Stevens draws the walk. The first 2 batters of the game reach base, and here is Brandon O'Sullivan, who was held hitless yesterday, but the day before had 2 home runs and a double. He's found his stroke, most certainly.
He's 8 for 18 with 9 RBIs over his last 5 games, and that's taken into account the 0 for 3 effort last night. Really seems locked in at the plate.
He drives one, not deep. Coming in, Davis going out, Hallquist. Hallquist will make the grab. That's the first out of the inning.
It's got to feel good for Dodson. You give up the leadoff double and then the 5-pitch walk to Stevens. Sometimes that all it takes is to calm you down, just getting that first out, especially to a good hitter who is hitting well as of late in O'Sullivan.
Fuka was hit by 2 baseballs last night. His 20th and 21st hit by pitches of the season. He's second in the entire league in that category. And he slaps one into left center field. It falls in for a base hit. Schoenfeld will score easily. Davis bobbles it in left center. Stevens is getting the stop sign. An RBI double for Kimo Fuka. And the Honkers have the early lead. It's 1-0.
It's a great start for Rochester. Already 2 doubles. Kimo gets it done, and Cole Seward does not need many insurance runs, but you're going up against a Duluth lineup that is so potent, by far the best offense in the league, so you really got to take advantage of what you have right here. And first pitch swinging, why not? And that's the pitch that he has crushed this season, the fastball. Wherever it is, he is a phenomenal fastball hitter, and he gets one there that he can drive.
So that'll bring you up P.D. Kraska for an RBI scenario. He gets another broken bat round ball back to short. A run will score. Kraska retired on Hallquist's throw. But Stevens crosses the plate, and it's 2-0. Kraska's 38th RBI of the year.
And just does his job. Mainfield's playing back so early on in the game. Within himself, doesn't try to do too much. I mean, he's been known to strike out this season, but put it in play in a spot like there, and you get another run.
I'll bring up Dario Gomez, who doubled to right field right down the line. One of just 2 hits the Honkers had yesterday, and they've already matched that mark in the first inning tonight. Gomez fouls it away to the right side. Hitting just .234 on the season, but he went 4 for 5 with 3 doubles and a game started by Cole Seward here at Mayo. 6 for 10 against Duluth on the summer. He takes one just a bit low. Gomez, a San Joaquin Delta junior college transfer, then went to Nevada Reno for a year, and then finished his final collegiate season at Miami. He'll look to get a professional baseball contract after the season. Fuka waiting at third. And Gomez way ahead in the count right now. It's 3 balls and a strike. Seward went 1, 2, and 3 on the Huskies in the top of the first, and his offense is helping him out. Gomez, ground ball back to the middle. Hallquist near second, throws to first. Wow, that was fast in time. And the inning is over, but the Honkers strike first. They get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left at third. We're heading to the second. Honkers on top 2-0. You're watching Honkers baseball powered by Broadway Plaza here on the Northwoods League Baseball Network.
Still no score here in the bottom half of the second inning. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Hot Tots. Woodcocks, Holthaus, and Kaufman. As there is a promotion going on where players have to pull a kid across the field. They have those little parachutes, and they're pulling the kids across the outfield. That might be the coolest thing I've seen any promotion do in any place this summer in Rochester.
That's phenomenal entertainment.
That is. It's great.
Thinking outside of the box, too. We haven't seen anything like that at all.
Getting the players involved, it's a great idea. So here is Wilson Woodcocks, brother of Drew Woodcocks, stepping in. He was 0 for 3 in their last game against Eau Claire. Just trying to get something started. Peters got through a scoreless inning, had a runner in scoring position. And his first pitch of the second misses down and in, a fastball, 1-0. Peters not really going to throw all that hard. Maybe he tops out around 87, 88. But his breaking ball is what gets you. The 1-0. Swung on, driven high and deep out to right center field. Gomez on the run, back near the track. He can't get it. It one-hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Thought for a second it might have been a homer. But a leadoff double for Wilson Woodcocks, his second double of the season.
And he really got into that one because it's deep.
It's deep. That ball was hit probably 406 feet.
And if Gomez can't get to it, not many center fielders can. That ball was absolutely smoked.
Back-to-back innings, the Hot Tots have gotten a leadoff base hit, and here is Sam Holthaus. Just 1 for 6 on the summer. Has an RBI, 4 strikeouts, and 5 walks. And the pitch to the lefty is swung on and missed. A breaking ball from Peters. Woodcocks has not stolen a base this season, came later in the year. Out of Temple College, his brother, Drew, who bats second in this order, goes to Texas Tech. The 1-strike pitch. Bounced up there, great block by Stevens. 1 ball and 1 strike. Corbett Field, home to a lot of high school baseball teams, was home to the Souris Valley Saberdogs of the Expedition League from 2018 to 2022. But the owner bought the Hot Tots as the 1-1 pitch is cut on and missed. Fastball missing down and away. But Holthaus went after it. It's 1-2. Benton Schweinfurth spent a summer here in Minot coaching for the Sabre Dogs. A look back at second. Peters delivers. Swung on and fouled back off the backstop. Count remains 1-2.
That's Expedition League champion Benton Schweinfurth. So the last time he was here, he was dousing his players with champagne.
We haven't asked him. I wonder if he's happier to be in Rochester than he was in Minot. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Driven out to deep center field. Gomez sprinting back to the track, and it one-hops over the wall again. Back-to-back ground rule doubles. So Woodcocks will come in to score, and Minot has the early 1-0 lead. And both of those were absolutely tattooed. Some of the farthest balls we've seen all season out to center field.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that one didn't get out. First one was to the right of the 410 marker. This one to the left, and once again, just missing a home run. That ball was absolutely smoked. And
that ball was very well struck, as you said, Nick, but there's no wind, so he got all of that and still couldn't get it over the wall. It's very deep. Again, 410 to dead center field. Here is Kaufman. The pitch. Swung on, popped up, right center field, not deep. Gomez going over, he'll make the grab. Tagging from second, Holthaus. He'll get to third without a throw. And we said it the inning before, every time a batter makes contact here at Corbett Field, it sounds like it's a no-doubt home run. It's so loud, it echoes all through the canopy. And it kind of makes it tough for us to gauge how far a ball is actually being hit. Here's Nick Robluski. First pitch to him is taken inside, and it actually hit Robluski. So he'll reach base. 3 of the first 4 batters of this inning have gotten aboard.
This is a danger spot for Peters right now. You've got the 9-hole batter, Scholes, who you have to attack. Because when the lineup card flips over, you've got, in the top 4, arguably your 4 best bats. And Scholes hitting just 179 on the season. He's 0 for his last 13. This is the guy you have to go at, try to force a double play.
You're right, Nick. He's 0 for his last 13. 10 strikeouts in that span. Hitting just 179 on the season. Runners at the corners. 1 out, bottom of the second. Already 1 run in. The pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Minot on top, 1-0. Wilson Woodcocks led off with a ground rule double. Sam Holthaus hit another ground rule double. Both of them were out to dead center field. That scored Woodcocks. And Kaufman hit a fly ball to right center that got Holthaus over to third. The pitch. Down low, ball 2.
He's trying to rely on that changeup, which is his best pitch after he got a couple fastballs smoked in this inning.
Scholes 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in their last game against Eau Claire. Has 29 strikeouts to just 13 walks on the season. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, lifted out to shallow center field. Gomez coming in. He makes the catch. Holthaus tags from third. The throw from Gomez is right there, and Stevens puts the tag on. Holthaus nailed at the plate, and the inning is over. Dario Gomez, what a throw. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man was left. We're going to the third. Minot on top, 1-0. You're listening to Honkers Baseball, powered by Broadway Plaza. Welcome to Mayo Field in sunny Rochester, Minnesota, where the 19-14 Eau Claire Express have traveled to take on the 18-15 Rochester Honkers in a Northwoods League matchup. Hi, my name is John Colavita. I'm joined here alongside my partner, Nick Marino. The Honkers scored 11 runs in their win over Eau Claire yesterday. Let's take a look at the highlights.
The Express were on top early yesterday. This single from Court McDonald made it 4-2 in the fourth inning, but that's the last lead that the Express would have. Fast forward to the top of the sixth, Kimo Fuko, who had a 4-for-4 day, a bases clearing double to give Rochester a 10-5 lead. It's the last day of the first half, John, so let's take a look at those standings.
The Great Plains West has been wrapped up for a little while. Wilmerd has taken that division. And in the East, Eau Claire, Thunder Bay, and Rochester all have a chance to claim the division crown today. Nick, what are the keys to tonight's matchup?
For Eau Claire, they need to attack batters on the mound. They need to continue to string hits together and a stronger bullpen as well. The pen allowed 6 earned runs yesterday. And for Rochester, attack early in counts. They also need a strong start from Will Lavin and clean defense as well. When Rochester has defended well, they have played well. And coming into this pivotal matchup today, John, who are the players to look out for?
For Eau Claire, it's Dylan O'Connell. He was 1 for 4 with an RBI yesterday. He's 7th in the Northwoods League in average, and he's played very well against the Honkers. And for Rochester, it's Kimo Fuko. He had a 5 RBI day. Along with that 3-run double, he also hit this home run. Nick, what does the pitching matchup look like today?
For Eau Claire, it's one of their finest. Isaac Lyon, the freshman out of Grand Canyon University. Do not let that record fool you. He has a sub-3 ERA, and last time out, 7 2/3, allowing just 1 earned run versus the Border Cats. And for Rochester, it is Will Lavin, the junior out of Western Illinois, the best ERA out of any Honkers pitcher. Last time out, 7 strikeouts and 4 2/3 of scoreless ball.
For Eau Claire to win the division today, all they need is a win. The Honkers need a bit more help. They need to win. Thunder Bay needs to lose, and Duluth needs to lose. Coming up next, lineups and first pitch. You're watching Honkers Baseball, powered by Broadway Plaza, here on the Northwoods League Baseball Network. John Colavita here with Honkers outfielder Tyler White. Tyler, 3 hits today. You've had hits in 6 of your last 7 games. What's changed for you at the plate?
I think it was more going from a team approach, trying to be less selfish, see more pitches, get better swings off. I feel like as of late I've seen the ball a lot better, so just being able to put my best swing forward every day.
One thing we know about you is that you are one of the fastest players in the Northwoods League, and you utilized your speed today with that delayed steal that set up an RBI infield single by Nico Regino. What did you see from the defense that allowed you to do that?
The biggest thing, I was trying to steal third straight up, but the pitcher was so quick to the plate, it was really hard to jump it. So I saw the catcher going down to a knee every time you throw it back to the pitcher. So I just thought if I could get a good jump, third baseman was far back, I could probably beat him to the bag.
Daniel Willie was on the bump today. He went 7 shutty, and he's been the most reliable starter for the Honkers this season. Does it, as on the offensive side, does it make you want to produce more for him? Because you know if you give him a lead, he's not going to give it up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Willie's one of our guys. He's probably, I would say, our ace right now. He's pitching the best. I mean, it's so much more comforting from an offense knowing that, I mean, we want to put up 15 runs a game, but we don't have to, So it's really fun to see a guy like that pitch and know that, like, if we have a bad day, we put up 3, 4, 5, like, there's a good chance we're going to win a game.
Dario Gomez came back for a second year. You two patrolled the outfield last summer together. What does he bring to a team like this? Oh,
Dario's great. He tracks balls like nobody else. He's up there with the best of them. He's just a great guy. He's a fireball. He does everything the right way. He's a 5-tool player, and it's great to share an outfield with him.
You're heading to Sac State in the fall. What do you want to show your teammates, coaches, and even the fans during your time as a Hornet?
I just want to show them like everything I can do. If that's laying down a bunt or showing some power every now and then, or just playing the game the right way, playing with energy. That's what I like to bring.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yep.